We figure it out. I mean, we play Utah tomorrow, who has already beaten us twice, one of the best teams in the league. So you got to figure it out. We keep, kind of repeating the same things that, nobody's coming to save us. It's got to come from within us. But, the matter of fact is we just have to be better. Point blank period, from offense to defense to our starting group to, the bench to everybody out there. So, we know we have to be a lot better, and we got to figure it out because it's hard to win in this league, uh, and we just, like I said, we just have to figure it out.
Tyrese, was there something about coming back from the long road trip you think that had something to do with this game for you guys, or
Nah, I don't think there's an excuse in the. I don't think I can find an excuse in the book for this one. They're coming off a back to back, against a good Utah team. And so, no matter how far, how long our road trip has been, we had an off day yesterday. So there's no reason for, there not to be pop and, not be a lot of energy. But, we were just awful tonight. I don't, I don't, I'm gonna watch the film tonight, before tomorrow. And if I find a bright spot, I'll let you know. But I thought we were pretty bad down the line.
Ty, what is it about this team, especially right now? It seems like the last week and a half, 2 weeks, when you guys take a punch, you guys don't seem to be able to recover from it.
Well, I mean, I think the biggest thing for us right now is figuring out how to win games. But it's hard when you put this much pressure on yourself defensively, when you shoot 64% from the free throw line and 24% from the three and 38% from the field. It's hard to win games. So we have to do a much better job of making shots. I don't think that we were taking bad shots. I thought we got a lot of solid looks tonight. I'm pretty sure we turned the ball over less than they did, so that wasn't a problem. The rebound battle, you lose that, but we still have to shoot better. We put a lot of pressure on ourselves defensively to get stops, but we were having a lot of long misses that were lead, especially in the second quarter. That run they went on in the second quarter, to me, felt like a lot of long misses that led to breakouts and threes and layups for them. But I don't think that we were getting bad looks by any means. We just have to be better. There's no excuse, and it's not on anybody except the guys on the court. We have to be a lot better.
Tyrese, I'm sure you heard Tristan's comments from the other night. I just wonder what what you thought about some of the things he had to say, and then how much of that has, kind of been discussed amongst the group over the last couple of days.
Yeah, I think TT is a a great vocal guy, a great vet to have. He leads with his voice a lot. From he's won before in this league, so what he says means a lot. I listen, I lock in when he speaks. So I thought he made some really great points, that we have to be better. And everybody wants to put the blame on the people that are not on the court, and I don't think that's right by any means. We have to handle that. As players, we have to be a lot better. And I think everybody in the locker room would say that as well. It's doing self reflection. We know that we have to be better offensively, defensively, energy, talking. Like it felt like they came in here tonight and kind of punked us, to be honest. And some of that is woofing or whatever, and it's fake stuff. Just kind of get their energy going. But it worked for them tonight, and we got to figure that out as we go forward, because that's what teams are going to start doing. Playing, picking us up, trying to stop us from getting out in transition where we are very successful. So we just got to figure it out right now. I mean, it's still early, there's still a lot of time, but you hate to say that because one loss can stack really quickly. So we have to be better, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows that.
Ty, there in the fourth, I'm sure you guys heard the fans chanting for your coach to be dismissed. Just what do you guys have to say about that side of it? That the finger pointing and all that stuff, but really, this is kind of where we're at this point.
Yeah, I mean, me as a player, my whole life I've felt like when I'm not winning, it's on myself. I feel like it's on us as players that we have to be better. I think, I thought we came in with a solid game plan, and it worked a lot for it. It worked for us last year when we played Toronto a couple times. I thought we started the first quarter well, but I don't think that it was necessarily anything game plan wise. It's more about execution by the players, and we know we have to be better. I think, but it goes down the line, right? I think everybody has to be better, but I think that they, fans booed tonight, and honestly, rightfully so, the way we played. I don't think that they're in the wrong for that, for booing us and demanding that we play better, and we have to be better. They come out and support us, and we have to give a better effort, have better energy, and just be better. I don't know how to put it, and I don't know how to say a different word. I don't know how to put it, but like we gotta look at ourselves in the mirror and like we have to be better. That's just it.
Yes. Tyrese, just one question. What was the game plan coming out of halftime? I mean, I know you guys just fell apart at the seams in the second quarter. Pascal Siakam comes out, hit a couple threes. Someone else hit another two. You're down. You give up 8 points probably in 90 seconds. So what was the game plan coming out? What was the word better coming? Coming out of halftime? Did you guys talk about that? Because from the get-go in the third quarter, it started to unravel again.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we talked amongst ourselves, talked with coaches, right? Like we know we have to start third quarters well for us to be successful. Start quarters and end quarters well all the time. Our goal is obviously to make them call the first time out. That's how you start a third quarter well. And by that at that point in the game, Pascal, was very comfortable. He was getting to his spots, making shots, getting back to his rhythm, which he hasn't, been in because he's coming off an injury, but he's still an all-star in this league. And, he got hot. But I think from what happened in the first half, that allowed him to do that. I don't think that we were bad defensively against him. He made a lot of tough shots. Don't get me wrong. A lot of long twos, fadeaways, coming off pick and roll, stopping behind hidden shots. I thought he played really well, but it was and everybody over there did, but I think it was all a recipe of, them being comfortable in the first half that, second half you can, be as physical as you want and make adjustments and things like that. But guys are going to make shots if they feel good.
Ty, you guys have been pretty vocal in support of Luke in the past. Are you, it sounds like you're sort of hinting at the same thing. He still has the support of this team, this locker room. You don't think that's the issue?
Yeah, no. What? I mean, I got his back. I think I'm pretty sure we all do. I don't have to say I'm pretty sure, but I know we all do. He's put a lot of time, a lot of trust into us as players. And when you get that from, a coach who invests in his guys, it's hard not to like him, to be honest with you. And from the moment I got here in Sacramento, the Kings haven't been very successful, before I got here. And, so there was calls and things like that. But, for me, I've always had his back because he's been nothing but great to me and great to these guys. And it's not on him. It's not like he did not shoot 32 of 84 from the field. He did not shoot 64% from the free throw line. Like, our staff did not do that. Like, that has nothing to do with it. We just have to be better down the line, and guys know that.
Hey, Tyrese, on this road trip and this game tonight, do you feel like you kind of slipped back into some of the things that were, happening last year with the problems you guys were having last year? Or does it still feel different this season?
Yeah, I think that's a great question. I think we were awful defensively tonight, which we were for the majority of last season. So it's easy to compare those two things and say it's kind of going back that way. But I don't feel that way because for the majority of the season, I felt like the effort has been very good. Guys are gonna make shots. It's the NBA, but I just have felt better about our defensive effort this season from last season. But tonight was bad. I don't know how else to put it. It was really bad. But we just got to figure it out because, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got another big game tomorrow. We got a great stretch of games coming up. And, this can happen really fast. We were just 500. It felt like a week ago. You know what I'm saying? So there's no need to panic. there's a lot of time left, but you need to have a sense of urgency. Otherwise, things in this can get really bad really fast in this league.
All right, we're gonna take the last two on Zoom.
Christos, go ahead.
Hey Ty, hope you're doing well. What is the biggest issue that you would like to resolve as a team on the floor on both ends?
Oh, I think it comes down to one thing. I think our communication just has to be better. When things go bad, sometimes we get quiet, and that's not a recipe for success for us. We just have to be better talking, down the line. Because that can make up for a lot of mistakes defensively. Trent got going in the second quarter off a lot of pin downs and back screens and things like that. That could have easily been corrected with communication. So I think that's the biggest thing defensively, and I think offensively, we just have to make shots, man. I do not. I have to watch the film, but I do not feel like we shot bad shots tonight. I felt like for the majority of our looks were good looks. They got into us a little bit, pushed our offense out, but I still felt like we got a lot of good looks. You can say in the second quarter there was some questionable non-calls that weren't being made for us, and you can get frustrated at that, but that's the game. That's going to happen both ways. It's going to even itself out throughout the night. We just have to be better and make shots. I'll get back to you if I feel like we didn't have good shots. I mean, I felt that way, but I got to watch film. So it just has to be better.
Last question, Brandon on Zoom.
Hey, Ty, I'm sure all the players, coaching staff was all like internally aware of how much this game meant, but how much was it talked about amongst all of you guys going into this one? Really the importance of coming out and having a statement game after the underperformance on that road trip.
Yeah. I think at this point, every game it feels like a must win. You know what I'm saying? Like we have to correct this, and we have to correct it fast. And, coming in playing Toronto, like, what you're going to get from these guys. They're going to play hard. They're going to muck it up. They're going to go hard to the glass. You know what you're going to get. And, we got Utah tomorrow. You know what you're going to get. They're going to move the ball. They're going to defend. The ball's going to be hopping. So you know what you're going to get from these teams. But, I think there's a sense of urgency that is talked about that is not being – that we're not performing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's talked about, from the top down, how important these games are, how much, we need this to kind of carry our confidence to keep moving forward. But it's just not happening right now. And the fact of the matter is we have to be better tomorrow. We got to, everybody, be mad about it, but we got to shower and we got to play tomorrow because Utah's coming in here and they ain't no punk. So we got to figure it out. Like I keep saying, nobody's here to save us. We just have to be better as players, point blank, period. And everybody knows that. And I don't, and, it's been echoed constantly, throughout the locker room that we have to be better. And us as players, we just have to be better. I can't put it in any other way.